This is Kingston Road, Logan City, a major road that crosses over what seems to be an insignificant and utterly dirty creek. Like many, I've driven to work every day over this creek for years without giving it a second thought, until one day I decided to take a closer look and I hiked the entire creek line from start to finish. And what I discovered absolutely blew me away. This 35-kilometre creek system proved to be one of my most interesting explorations yet, and all in my own backyard. This is the journey of Scrubby Creek.
Okay, so here we are again, Kingston Road, Kingston. We're going to continue on our little travels of urban adventures. So this particular area, just off Kingston Road, is where the Logan motorway has a big overpass. We'll just have a look under the overpass one more time and take up our journey once again from here. So Scrubby Creek. If you remember, we came down, followed it from behind Marsden Park Library and followed its journey all the way behind Marsden area down near Kingston Road go-kart track, if you know where that is. And it meandered all its way down to where the Logan motorway overpass is. And this is it, the beautiful, pristine Scrubby Creek. What we're going to do today is we are going to be following its route from this point and just have a look where it meanders. It's going to cross underneath Kingston Road and it's going to go into Gould Park. So that's where we're going to take it up today as we follow it from this point, Gould Park, and have a look how it connects to down to Meakin Road. Now Meakin Road runs off Queen's Road. There's a big bunch of bushland there and creek to explore. It's going to be quite exciting, to be honest.
So let's look at the route I'll be taking for today's adventure. I begin at the Logan Motorway Overpass Bridge, right beside the very lagoon where the infamous 2016 toolbox murders took place. Here I push through some seriously long grass to where Kingston Road meets Bigger Road, and this is the actual location of the intro to all my Scrubby Creek series. We enter Gould Park and this is where the adventure truly begins. I head underneath the Kingston train line bridge and into an absolutely exciting but hidden stretch of this amazing water system where I come across several hobo shelters, indicating I was not alone. I push onto Meakin Road and here I enter a section I've always wondered about, and because it was a dry season I was finally able to explore this area that's normally muddy swampland. I continue on and ultimately I reached the intersection of Queen's Road and Logan Lee Road, where today's adventure draws to a close. I found this journey to be one of the most amazing and memorable segments of Scrubby Creek, where the natural beauty is stunning, but signs of homeless vagrants hunkering down in shabby shelters is real, and I call this stretch of the creek the Hobo Haunt.
Okay. So this is where we were last time. This goes into a heap of marshland over here. I haven't bought the best of hiking gear. It's pretty much just my shorts and my trail runners. So I'm going to do this a little bit more strategically and try to pick some areas where I'm not going to get absolutely drenched. This is still morning dew here. Although check it out, I can see some cars obviously. There we go. Oh, thank God it's the fireys and not the police that are after me. Well, look, some cars have gone here, so let's... Oh, geez, there we go. My shoes are already getting wet, so who cares? Let's just do it. All right, you can see this track's now veering off towards Kingston Road there. So I've often run to work and ridden my bike there so many times on Kingston Road. But hang on. Ah, this car's gone here. I thought we came to an end here. Far out. Oh, this is long grass, alright? Look at this. Here we go. You can, oh Jesus, it's satch. Oh, look at that. Oh. It's like a freak. Thank God there's not much traffic around today. Now I must say, look at this, I have not seen this really before. This type of, I don't know, plant. I've never really seen that before. Don't know what that's called, but it's extremely thick. A clump grows together. Wow. All right, let's head out of here and come on up to Kingston Road, and then we're going to go under this overpass and follow Scrubby Creek from there. There's nothing here, this is just pushing through long grass. All right, there we go. So, and you can see the sign here, Scrubby Creek. This whole area absolutely floods like crazy. Laps just under the bridge almost during flood times. So let's go underneath. And there we have it. So Scrubby Creek really does come extremely high during our flood times here, and I've seen it where it'll come just probably half a metre below the overpass here. That's how high it floods up. So yeah, it's something else. It's a good thing that it gets very wide here. We're going to follow it all the way to Gould, and then we're going to explore some of the deeper bushland sections of Scrubby. Quite interesting today, to be honest. Usually there's always people at this park, and I mean interesting people, if you catch my drift. Today, nobody here today. It's actually amazing just how peaceful and quiet it is here when nobody else is around. So our plan is we're going to be following this creek system down, and we're going to get very intimate with the creek system very shortly. So I hope you're ready to come with me as we do this. Family of ducks. It's just amazing how these ducks can just flap out of the water and just start flying, isn't it? And that's it, that's my bridge. Oh, there's my 3 ducky friends. Right, here we've got this big fallen tree system here. See, this is amazing. Look how big this is. Now, I think this is going to be my bridge that goes up and over. Okay, made it over. So far so good. Just got to get down there now. Alright. This is one big log, eh? Far out. Look at that. This is jungle here. Jungle. Now we're making progress, yes. Thank you, my tree, for provided me access to this side. Alright, so this is what it's looking like here. What's this? This is a sign. Probably says no hiking. Your dog must be on the lead. I'm gonna keep going. Thank God it hasn't been raining heavily, otherwise this would all just be mud city. That was a train going from Meadowbrook Station up to Kingston Station. And you might call this crazy or silly. There's a perfectly fine, good footpath that goes all along there up to Railway Parade, which goes up to Logan Lee. I'm in swampland over here. But I'm showing you a part of Scrubby Creek that you will never, ever, ever, ever see anywhere else. You'll see it only on this this channel, Jelbuilder. Will take you to the places you just don't want to go. So let me do it for you. I'll go where you don't want to go. If we're lucky, we might catch another train going over us just as we're going underneath. Check it out. The wagon wheel. This is what it is underneath the train tracks. Let's have a look at the padlocks that Queensland Rail uses. Kind of looks like a teddy bear, doesn't it? Like that. So we are now going to be powering up this creek side. You see a rubber tyre, there's another rubber tyre down there. Wow, look at that. How many logs do you see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I've got to be careful here because the creek drops off here somewhere and I can't really pick exactly where. I can see there's a big gap through there. Isn't this amazing? Like, this is just no man's land. Nobody. I'd really like to know, if you're watching this video, if you've ever meandered your way around Scrubby Creek here. This is just untouched. Wow, look at that. That's like a whole vine system that's grown over to like a little shelter there. I'm noticing the odd palm tree that's starting to grow around the place here and there. Someone's milk crates. See, all of this rubbish that I'm seeing, it's all washed down in the last floods. Oh, here we go, look at that. A bottle of port. My legs are getting absolutely scratched up like crazy here. That was really, really sharp. Getting all these scratches, as you can see, over my legs. Really, really sharp what I just walked through there. Yeah, it's quite a large system of water over there and here. Look at these thick palms. It's quite a system in there. I want to start making my way over to the other side. I'm gonna see how I go, trying to get across this thing. I'm sort of just shimmying across like this. Hopefully it doesn't break. There we go. Oh, okay. Made it over. So if you have a look, this is what's getting me a lot, these plants. Have a look at the nasty thorns. How'd you like that dug into you, hey? That was where I was before, up on the other side of the bank. That's that palm tree bunch. I went around behind, crossed over, came over here, and so here I am on this side of the creek. Now, don't know if this was a good or bad thing, to be honest, at the moment. Almost regretting coming on this side, because what I'm faced with now, following this line, is this. But it's actually feeling quite soothing. My legs were getting a bit torn up by thorns growing on these crazy lawyer vine-like plants, and they're ripping my skin apart, to be honest, up on my shins and calves. So having this water on the cool grass, it's cooling off my skin. You can only see a little bit. It's like a top of a caravan. So over there. Hard to see from here. I think I'm going to cross over. Tell you what, if you're a homeless person, this is the place to go. No one will ever bother you here, except for someone like me. I'll come and want to bunk with you. Fiberglass canopy of some back of a ute or something like that. That's your shelter for the night, man. I think there's inroads in here. Look at this, there's obvious forward drive tracks here. People have driven here. So you can see I'm following some distinct track here. This is interesting. Here we have some shelter. A bit of a hangout spot for someone or some people. They brought all their garbage down here. Who knows, maybe there was a homeless person living here at one point. If you have a look over here, here's some other. Someone else has tied up some old tent covering. Good to know. Good to know. Oh, I can see the body of an old car wreck. And here we come to the body of that old car. I haven't looked at my GPS map at all for any of this, so I can't tell exactly where I am. Started falling in over here. An old timber fence line. No fence in there, but you can see where it was. Once upon a time, a fence used to be here. Oh, there's heaps of areas here I could cross over if I wanted to. And I'll tell you what, look at this. There's a plastic chair here. Like someone, and it's sitting upright, like someone comes and sits down here. It might be the back of someone's yard. I've no idea. I can see a trail. It's coming down from that chair. Coming up here. I might cross over at this point and have a look at this little trail that I can see up on the other side. I want to keep following this fence line here because I can see it continues there, but I'm so fascinated by this other side too. This is absolutely fascinating. Absolutely fascinated where I'm going to come out. Alright, so you can see I'm starting to go behind some people's properties here. There's some sheep there that are just, and goats that are just staring at me. And there's some more fence lines I can see there, so what I might do is go back over to the other side. So at least on this side, I don't think I'm walking over anyone's private property. This is a swampland. I'm really keen to sort of pull out the phone and just have an idea where I am exactly, but I think that would take away from the excitement of just the unknown. Okay, so the creek is now wrapping around to the right. It's making a distinct bend. This is so big here, I had no idea. Like, if you were living on the back of this creek, like these properties are, I mean, you've got a whole creek system here. Come and bring your kayak, come and do some water sports, bring your jet boat down, your jet ski, your boogie boards. Now it's just sounding silly. Come across a coconut. I might do is actually go down the footpath. Whew, it's good to be back. Here we go, Meakin Road. This road is cut in half. You got your northeast side, and then you got your northwest side, which is back here. Scrubby Creek continues on. It's up on my left. This may be quite interesting for anyone who's wondered what's between the two roads. Oh geez, never seen that before. Emergency sewage discharge pipe. Wow. Following on from here, what I've done previously, I'll do something different today. I've actually gone across there once many years ago and up to the other side of Meakin Road. What I might do is actually just follow the creek here. I have a feeling I'm going to be coming out on the southern side of Queen's Road. I've never been down here yet. So all the sounds we're hearing is the concrete manufacturer place is over there. Off to the left side is a metal scrapyard where they're doing all their crushing of metal. And I can see all these shipping containers here from their yard. I can see like a car wrecker's yard right there. So it's all happening there. Hear that? Yep. I have an opportunity here to cross over. It's a big bamboo section growing there. Alright, I'm going to follow the creek line down here. Someone's old fence line, okay. Fascinating, absolutely fascinating. I've always wanted to see what is in this swamp area, and this is it. Someone's actually put a fence line here once upon a time. Possibly a lot of erosion has happened, I would estimate. I mean, look over there, the fence line was there as well. The creek would have been a bit more narrower, but over time erosion has happened and the bank has been eaten away. I don't know if you can hear it. I can hear the crows up over to my right. They're getting a big upset that a human is walking down here. Alright, what do we got here? Got an old fence. This is the back of someone's yard. I do not know. I mean, it's a bit more mown here, so someone's done some mowing. So this is the segment of Scrubby that, as we follow, it's going to intersect and cut over the old lower section of Queen's Road that intersects with Logan Lee Road. It's going to be interesting just to see where that happens, how it looks like. I can see another log here, and what I might do is I might cross over. Here's another bridge. Hopefully it holds my weight. It's about a metre deep, this creek. Okay. Put that there for next time I come across. I just found they got a little bit too skinny for me. So anyway, here's what it is. I'm across, yay! Woohoo! What the heck? This is this electric wire. Once upon a time, eh? Once upon a time there used to be a car here too. Look at this. Another body of a vehicle, possibly some old van. Let's carry on, shall we? I'm keen to sort of finish this trip today now. Get back home, haven't had breakfast yet. Okay, we are coming to Queen's Road. You can see the overpass up there. That was a concrete truck actually. That's the new road that they've built over Queen's Road. Queen's Road used to come off Logan Lee Road to a much lower section. I'm just so surprised how many segments of pools there are along this creek system. There's a beautiful white crane actually, if you can see it. I love those birds, absolutely majestic. And I can see there's a house I always drive past up there. I'm not walking on its property because I can see it has a boundary fence. And I'm looking at Logan Lee Road right now. And there it is. Logan Lee Road, Queen's Road. And yeah, I have had questions before about whether I find homeless people or bug out areas, and this is one of them. Scrubby Creek runs along here alongside Logan Lee Road, and this is an area where, you know, someone has in the past probably spent a few nights. There's a bed, there's blankets, there's a tarp. Not here now, it's all, you know, being wrecked, and there's some undies. Here we have it. We've come to intersection of Queen's Road and Logan Lee Road. This has been quite a journey actually, just down to here. What an adventure. What an adventure. Loved it. It always flooded here, so they built a new road that 100% is above the flood line. And this is where we are going to continue our adventure from next time. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed today's adventure. Starting from Kingston Road, side of Scrubby Creek, where it goes underneath the Logan motorway, and all the way down to Queen's Road. Quite a journey. We're talking about, I don't know, 8 kilometers doing that whole section. So I'm pretty much just gonna call it quits at this point in terms of the video. Gonna run back home. I've got about 10 Ks to run back home. I'm tempted to call the Uber. No, just joking. I'll catch you on the next one and hope you enjoyed it. Thank you as always for watching, you know, these videos that I put together, and I hope you get something out of it. And it'll be especially significant if you live somewhere near Logan City. Okay, till next time.